This is Jim with A1 Repairs. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. The point of the following video is to provide you an up-close view of the products that we sell, as if you were heading into our local hometown dealership to purchase one. With everybody shopping online, this is our attempt to bring you closer to the product rather than just viewing words on a web page. Please be sure to email or call with any questions that you may have, and also like us on Facebook for the latest product and industry updates. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we have the 6100 Dolmar Chainsaw. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind about the Dolmar brand is they're well known for having a high RPM chainsaw. This particular saw here from Dolmar is running at 13,800 RPM. Very fast, very powerful chainsaw, great for quick cuts. So a Dolmar is well known as compared to the competitors for having a very high RPM range on their chainsaws. Cylinder displacement on this one 61 cc's and coming in at about 4.5 horsepower. The weight of the power head, you're at 13.2 pounds, so no bar, no chain, and that's dry, so no fluid inside of it, no gas, no oil. This particular saw from Dolmar is spec'd out to take anywhere from about an 18 to a 20 or a 24-inch bar and chain option. Now, let's run at a 3/8 chain. Just going to do a little bit of a larger chain for you. And it has what I would like to call a medium bar mount. There's about 3 different sizes of 3/8 bars out there. They got small, medium, and large. And that all has to do with the hole spacing and how long and wide the rail is right there for the studs on the chainsaw. So this particular saw, for the width of the chain, you can run 050, 058, or .063. You got to make sure you get the right bar for it. So that it can run down, but the drive that's on here is capable of handling any of them. We sell the most of .050. That's the most common for us. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the starting features here on the chainsaw. It's got a one switch right here that operates all the functions, and pull that all the way up. That's going to put you in the choke position when you go to start. Bring that down in the middle right there. That's going to be your run position. If you push down, it'll kill the saw, and then it auto returns back to the run position again so you can restart it. And there's also a lockout on it. If you push down real hard like that, it'll lock it out and keep it in the kill position as a safety. Other feature for easy starting is there's a purge primer right there. Push all the air bubbles out of the fuel hoses to make it real easy to start. So let's go ahead and jump into the clutch cover. Side mount chain tensioner, or a lateral chain tensioner, very easy to get at, makes for easy chain adjusting. Very aggressive bucking spike on the front there. And the clutch on this chainsaw has a inboard clutch right here. That's where the clutch is on the inside towards the engine, and the drive's on the outside right there. Makes it pretty easy to sneak the chain around, get it on, make sure the drive links are seated in there, and then if you pop the clip off, it's easy to change the drive out when you wear it out, as opposed to where a clutch would be on the outside, then you'd have to remove the whole clutch to change all that stuff out. So let's get that mounted back on there. You see a big line coming up the side of the clutch cover there. That is a felling mark, and that continues on up over the chainsaw. It's going to go up over the air filter hood and back down through the recoil cover right there. And that's good for making a straight cut, lining up you know, to the tree and the timber, or you know, another tree, and to make sure you're dropping in the correct direction. So let's take a look at the side here. There's a tether on the gas cap, which is real nice, what holds it on there. Same thing for the oil. If you want to run the saw dry or drain the fluids out of it, that pops out of there pretty easy. You can drain that, run the saw dry for storage. These have nice S caps on them as well, in case you get where a gas cap gets a little snug. That just pulls off there like that. You can do that from both directions. This has an automatic chain driven oiler, but you'll See that big screw right there? You can adjust that in and out, and that's very important to make sure you get the proper lubrication on the bar and chain so that you're not stressing the bar and chain out, overheating them, stretching the chains out. You just wind up replacing stuff a lot quicker than you have to. So you can adjust that throughout the seasons to put more or less bar oil on, and it's also important you don't want to put too much bar oil on and just be wasting it. And make sure when you're between the different seasons and that there's two different types of oils you can get. Standard bar oil is pretty easy to find, but low temp bar oil is real nice in the winter, and typically you got to go to a dealership or a saw shop to actually find something like that. So while we got this here, one thing that's important, because this is more of a professional chainsaw, is there's a cast magnesium chassis right here that the actual piston and cylinder mount to. Very important to look in a better chainsaw for a feature like that. It's a light, strong weight material, disperses heat really nice, and it's just more of a professional feature that you're looking for in a higher caliber chainsaw. So, one thing else I want to show you here is the saw has oscillation or isolation dampeners. You'll see a big spring right there. There's a bunch of these positioned throughout the chainsaw, and the whole purpose of those is to reduce the vibration that you're going to get in your hands. And what it does is isolates the engine from the operator platform or the handles. And I'm going to hold the handles here, and you're going to see I can actually pivot the engine there. And you'll see how that engine's independent from the handles, and it goes for a long way from reducing that fuzzy feeling that you get in your hands, or the fatigue that's going up in your arms when you're operating them for a couple hours at a time. So let's go ahead here and go into the air filter cover. It's got a quick snap air filter cover, 3 clips on it. Remove that. Here's your air filter right there. Easy access to your spark plug right there. Pretty nice heavy duty air filter.
There's also a summer winter mode here on the air filter lid. I'll show you that. Show you a tight seal on the air filter.
Alright, there's this little gray piece right inside there. That's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to pop that out of there. And you can restrict or allow airflow in and out of the carburetor and the engine depending on what time of the year you're cutting with it. So, and you can take this and flip it around, and then it pops right back into the air filter hood.
Cover back on.
Alright, that is the 6100 chainsaw from Dolmar, and thanks for tuning in to the A1 Repairs YouTube channel.